Hello everybody, welcome to MJ Yaks Movies. Today I'll be yakking the film Wolfman, directed by Leigh Whannell from 2025. In this movie, a young boy and his father are shown to be hunting in the woods. Turns out that boy's father's a real jerk. When all of a sudden a magical, mystical creature seems to come after them, they barely escape, they barely survive. Smash cut to 30 years later, that boy's all grown up. He's now a father, a stay-at-home dad, and his wife's a journalist. When they get a message, a letter saying that his father has been declared legally dead, so they have to travel back up to his spooky, wooded home to, I think, gather up his belongings, although at one point it seems like they might be staying there as well. As soon as they get there, they run into a local, and things go awry. Night falls, their truck is attacked, they barely escape. The husband, the Christopher Abbott character, is slashed, and then he starts to become a werewolf. And along the way, we discover that the creature in the woods now is, in fact, his father. Eventually, he's bested, the father's bested, and then the wife and the daughter have to sadly put down, send to a farm upstate, the Christopher Abbott Wolfman. So, for me, with this one, let me begin by saying generational trauma has a time and a place. It can sometimes make a character more enriched, can make experiences have more depth, but in the case of, be it a Batman villain or a werewolf, one does not really need it. One's already invested because there's a scary werewolf. So that's an aspect of this film that I instantly could have done without. Also, before I get into anything more in depth, I'm going to say Julia Garner's hair choice in this is a real choice. Not addressed at any point, but it's there. This movie is very dark overall. I think outside of the first maybe 15 and last maybe 5 minutes, this is mostly a nighttime movie. There's a cool nighttime effect, so if you're a big Chronicles of Riddick fan or a big Pitch Black fan, and you've been jonesing, this one is going to have a real moment for you. Overall, I'd say that this movie suffers from not enough Wolfman. We spend far too much on the transformation and far too little on the actual werewolf of it all. I think this would have been better off as a zombie movie of sorts, because the werewolf aspect is treated as a transformation or a disease, more than it's treated as, a man becoming a dog. Also, because this one was a little bit boring, I found myself often asking the dog questions, like, what if the mother and daughter, while trapped in the house, had access to milk bones or a jar of peanut butter that they could have put into a Kong? Would that have saved them? Also, if they had just had an Amazon driver or a postman walk by, would that have also saved them by distracting the Wolfman long enough for them to squeeze out? So, I would say for me, although this is a pretty, for the moments that one can see, this is a pretty cool visual movie. Although there's not enough of it, there's far too little of it. I would say between yay, nay, and in between, this for me is a nay. I think this should have been a different kind of movie than a Wolfman movie, but whatever. But hey, again, maybe like I said, maybe you've been jonesing for some more Riddick, in which case the night vision sequences will be enough to attract you. But yeah, between yay, nay, and in between, definite nay. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like and subscribe. Cheers.